Shalom, guys. Shalom. So I'm just rushing there through here. Let's hit it. Now, where's Clara at?
Right. Right.
Oh shit, I thought Teresa. How that cat managed to get in here? I guess it must have been looking for someone to get out the rain. I actually have some fresh milk on me. Should I give her some? Yeah, give her fresh milk. Oh, she seems happy. So maybe I'll bring her some more time. Fucking bastard. Oh, there. Did you come around to review some cows? I just passed by him, of course. Just don't need to be shy. Not when it comes to history. Let's get started, shall we? Why don't we go over every little thing that might possibly come over your exam? Just sounds like it could be helpful if I can stay awake. Never seen this. Getting change. Well, this is fucking useless. Book top political journals the primary sits primarily on the shelf. In subject matter, this book seems really accessible. This would make it for a good professor. Yep, fucking. Oh, this is where you are. Well, when you guys say you two don't mess around. Well, no better motivator than fear, right? Our exams start tomorrow, and we've got to know our orbital science. I want to make sure I study as much as possible before I can. There's no such thing as too prepared. Besides, this is our last chance to get a full day studying. How about Rean? Up for one last study marathon? Sure, guys, I've been doing it for a while. Orbital science isn't quite my forte anyway. In that case, let's get started with the basics. Sounds good to me. So orbital energy is generated by septium, right? And it differs from other types of energy in that it replenishes itself over time. It's hard to imagine what life would be like without it. Orbital energies and everything, lighting, railways, telephones, battle orbits. That segs nicely in front of our next topic. Let's talk battle orbits. Our first key feature is their probability. The second is their ability to synchronize with their user, allowing them to easily use orbital arts. Magic for every man. Feature 3 is their flexibility. Battle orbits capabilities can change dramatically based on the course within. The summary wouldn't have been more perfect if we read it out of the textbook. That's our monkeys. I can't believe you would rattle off that without even stopping to think. But if you already have the basics down, are you just trying to help me instead of focusing on what you really need to study? No, it's not like that. Reciting the information I've learned like this helps it stick in my memory. It might look flashy, but this is really productive studying for me too. Well, everyone needs a method. As I said earlier, it's not possible for me to be prepared. And while we still have a lot of ground to cover in our orbital science review, I would still appreciate it if you would help me study for a few others when we're done here. Of course, I'd be happy to. Really? Well, thanks. Rean, monkeys, and Ellie continue their orbital science studies, feeling much more confident about the exam every minute. Alright. Yeah. Try to get me lynched. Who's running class in here? Alright. A book entitled Military Science. A primer sits upon the bench like a courageous commander. Well, this is one well-written book. The illustrations really bring things to life too. Wait a second, this probably belongs to someone. Nobody would leave a book like this behind, so I'm sure they'll be back soon. I'll just leave this here. Alright, sexy ladies. Oh, are you two studying? Alyssa probably met up with Laura because she worried about her. Yeah, we both figured we had a lot of art to brush up on. It's probably it's probably not our most important subject in the grand scheme of things, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try it. I've had to deal with a series of exams right in a row like this. Laziness could very well be tantamount to failure. Would you like to join us, Rean? I love it. The exam's supposed to be focused on the basis of illustration, right? You got it. Let's get started. How about you as first question, Rean? Sure. Okay, first question. Elisa, what is a descent? I think it's a drawing that makes use of monochrome lines of varying heaviness to highlight the way light hits its objects. You think correctly. So, Laura, what exactly is a sketch? A sketch portrays its object roughly with very little detail, with very little in the way of detail. I suppose it could be like do an early first draft of drawing. That's right. Sketches and descents are basically two sides of the same coin. As well are used to start a painting. The big difference is that descents usually take some time to finish, whereas sketches are pretty quick. And there's a method that's even quicker and more basic than sketching. Any ideas, Laurel? That would be croquet, I believe. You two know your stuff, but maybe that just means we should be using harder questions to study with. Fuck you. Let me see if I can find some use. Hey, Rean, if you want, I can ask this next set of questions. It's hardly effective studying if you don't get to answer any questions yourself. It's okay, don't worry about it. Just give me a minute here and I'll find you a really good one. Maybe we should have expected this. He really is a kind-hearted person. And so the three continued their study art session around Lisa's training around Thors Station. I'm not talking to Crow. I'll talk to Emma and stuff. Because I want my bomb them to be higher. You know, the ladies, right? Like what the ladies say. Shut up, Hugo. I'm not taking any advice from you. I can memorize everything in one go the night before. Becky, you won't be able to remember anything that way. The trick to memorization is to stay up just before you go to bed. When you wake up, you review everything once more to seal the deal. It's easy, it's efficient, and best of all, it works. I guarantee you should try it too, Rean. Well, if you have photographic memory, might as well give it a shot, thanks. It works today as well. Bastard. No. Hey, we're sorry. Yes, scam. Oh, fuck you. Okay, so, give this one. These will be your very first bench for one thing. I have to admit, I'm a little nervous too. This is the first time I come up with questions for him. You should be fine as long as you study up on everything we've covered in class. Don't be afraid to ask questions either. Bastard. Then, we're a couple of art history things I need to clear up, actually. Oh my, a student is really relying on me for help. What a pleasant surprise. Art evolved in very complex ways during the Middle Ages, you see. Okay. Cunt. Fucking. Alright. Here you go. You probably know this already, but the faculty lounge is off limits what makes things are going on. If you want to see a teacher, you gotta knock on the door and ask. You got something you want to ask me? Actually, I've got an orbital science question to ask you. Figures. Show me what you stumped on. I'll get you up to speed. book is how Fancier's Guide to Airborne Opera and Painting sits promptly on the shelf. Why would one book cover such topics? So it'll probably cover some stuff on exams. Wouldn't hurt to give it a read. Yeah. Appreciate knowledge of art. Try to help out. I love the ring. Let me let you in on a little secret. I don't even need to study thanks to a special little trick of mine. Page 44 will be our orbital science exam. This is certain. This is fate. I'm making things up now, but if she does have some sort of special powers, I mean, it couldn't hurt to study that page just in case. Everything on 44, everything on page 44 will be on the orbital science. How do I know? A girl had to have her say, you lying bitch. I hate that stupid bitch. Scam. Yeah, it's a scam. Yeah. Studying is so boring, but Rean here might make things interesting. In fact, I've got a little idea. Why don't we have a little Q&A competition? Every time someone gets a question wrong, they have to take off an article of clothing. Seriously? I'm not going to do that. Never in a million years. Okay, guess we won't be studying at all then. That's not what I meant. As long as everyone keeps their clothes on, I'm fine with helping you two study. It'd probably help me too. I don't trust those fucking... Are you two going over airborne history? I can't memorize things like this because it's all pointless. Fee, that seems a little harsh. Oh, I know. Why don't you join us, Rean? I'm sure it would make studying more enjoyable for Fee, too. Oh, no. I'll come right back. Never history and piece on stuff. What is this? It looks more like a comic book than a traditional art book. It seems historic. It does seem historically accurate, though. Can't hardly give it a read. Yeah, I tried to help these people, and they all got mad at me. Yeah, you're scam people. Yeah, enforcement. That sounds like a good idea to me. The exam is going to be focused on the Warrior Alliance, right? That's right. Shall we start from the beginning then? After Draco's gathered soldiers in the North Highlands in the year 952 of the Septian Calendar, he liberated the capital, bringing the war to an end. Excellent. Well done, Fee. I guess it's stuck. Incidentally, the war came to an end in the end of July that year, which is next month. So that's easy to remember. They say it was raining Heimdall that day, but a legend has it that the next moment Emperor Draco stepped into the city, the rain stopped. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, it seems like a history that'll stick in my memory. You're a pretty good teacher, aren't you? Well, I'm always using tricks like these to help me remember things. If you're having fun while you study, it makes it that much easier for material to stick to your memory. Interesting method. Well, if you can do it, we can do it too. Shall we study this stuff off then? Starfish stuff off then? Please. Idiots. We're going to stay with Emma and Fee for a while and ensure getting the airboating history back and front. Oh, it's already time to head home. I didn't realize because of the rain. I guess I should get ready to head back to the dorms.
Excuse me? I do apologize for stopping you on a rainy day like this. Do you know if this is the building in which I might find the principal's office?
Oh, yeah, you're in the right place. His office is in the East Wing, first floor. The receptionist might have gone home already, but I can show you the way if you'd like.
Thank you for your kindness. But I couldn't possibly trouble you more than I have already. I'll be able to find the way, I'm sure. Well then, if you'll excuse me, Master Rean.
Wait a minute. How does she know who I am?
Rean?
Hey there, Elisa. Heading back to the dorm?
Yep. Emma and the others are staying a little longer to cram a little more. But I figured I'm not gonna learn much more today, so I might as well call it a night and start prepping for tomorrow.
Right. Well, you're going my way, so what do you say we head back together?
Sure, okay. Hey, it's not often the two of us get to walk back to the dorms together, is it?
Well, at least I got something good out of this downpour.
Is there even a filter between your brain and your mouth?
No need for that between friends. But you're in good company. My sister's asked me that before, too.
She must be a saint to have put up with you all these years. Anyway, how do you feel? All prepped and ready for our exams?
Not sure. I gave it the best I've got. Still, I've got that nagging feeling I could have hit the books a little harder. I wish I was as smart as you. Back when we took the entrance exam, only Emma and Machias scored higher than you, right?
Eustace came in a little higher than me, too. Back home, I usually came in near the top in exams. I guess that goes to show that Erebonia has no shortage of smart people.
No doubt about that. Bookworms pour in here from all corners of the Empire. You said you're from Ruhr, right? Coming out on top in a city that size is still pretty impressive.
I suppose, though that was just at the Sunday school level. Aren't you curious about, my family and stuff?
You mean the mysterious Elisa R., agent of national intrigue? Well, yeah, of course I am. But you probably have good reasons for keeping it under wraps, so I don't want to pry.
It's not that major or anything. Especially compared to what you and Fee have told us about yourselves.
I've never really thought my family circumstances were a big deal, though Fee's past sure came as a surprise. I wonder now, when I look at her, what her life in a Jaeger Corps must have been like.
It seems like Instructor Sarah knows more about her past than we do. Back at the entrance ceremony, I got the impression they'd met before.
Same. Oh, speaking of weird meetings, I ran into someone kind of strange earlier.
Oh?
Yeah, I was talking to her just before you called to me.
A maid who knew your name? This isn't the part where it turns out she knows you because you've tried to hit on her in town before, is it?
As if an upstanding guy like me could pull off the Casanova act. She seemed a couple years older than us, maybe 20 or so.
A maid in her early 20s.
Something wrong?
No, just thinking. There's no way it could really have been her. Mother keeps her far too busy to find the time to come here. Ahem. Anyway, maybe the upper-class dorm has a new hire starting out or something? Though that wouldn't explain how she knew your name. Maybe you're just more popular than you let on.
If only.
The next day, the first of the 4 grueling days of midterm exams began. There we go. The Middle Ages of the War Alliance was brought to end by by Emperor Dracos. When did the war end? This should be a right answer. Our questions from A wants to draw a rough colored watercolor image. A rough colored watercolor image. Which of the appropriate styles would be most appropriate? This should be the right answer. So you're going to pick the military formation. What type of unit is currently advancing? This should be the right answer. The following statements about orbits all purport to be true. Which one is not? Political economics question. Of the following laws enacted last year, which came into force first in Heimdall? This should be the right answer. Emergency PR is divided roughly into 4 stages. It should be B, check the person is conscious. D, call for help in a loud voice. But these stages, any guy put stages on. Stages, okay, and A, check if the person is breathing. C, perform chest compressions and rescue breaths. This should be the right answer. Gradually making it through 4 days of exams. What do you know? Looks like the rain ended right along with them. This is the God's way of rewarding all your hard work. I don't think that reasoning would stand up to scrutiny. If you don't totally spin, it's over. You worked really hard for you. Anyway, today's a freak day. Take the chance to unwind and blow off all that pent-up exam stress. They'll post results next Wednesday, so take it easy until then. Don't relax too much because you've got your next practical exam next Wednesday too. Of all these intensive studies, I completely forgot about it. It could stand to be a little more considerate with the timing of your announcement. So next Wednesday is when we'll know where we're going for our next field study. Yep, you'll be tripping out that weekend for another exotic trip. Anyway, make the most of tomorrow, everyone. You've earned at least one rest day off. I should probably attend club practice once in a while. Oh, and one more thing. I've got some business to take care of out of town. After we're all done here, I won't be back until tomorrow night, so don't burn the dorm down while I'm gone or anything. Yeah.
Now that the exams are over, I feel free as a bird. And I'll keep on soaring, at least until the results come back.
I sympathize, but personally, I've got a good feeling about these. How about you, Emma? How do you think you did?
Well, I don't think I did too badly, all things considered.
Just stop before you embarrass yourself.
We'll just have to wait and see what next week's results look like. Anyway, what do you think that was all about with Instructor Sarah?
Oh, you mean that whole thing about going out of town to meet someone? Going out of town? Won't be back until tomorrow night? It's almost as if...
She's going to meet her secret lover?
Impossible. The Empire hasn't yet turned out a man desperate enough to woo that alcoholic typhoon.
You have a point. I can't deny she's got the looks to snare a man, but that personality and that lifestyle...
You guys are terrible. Totally agreed, though.
Ouch. Not surprised to hear that from you, though, Rean. She always seems to dump the most work on you.
Will you be helping the student council again tomorrow?
That's the plan. Heck, I'm almost looking forward to being the student council's errand boy after holding up studying for so long.
Perhaps so.
Oh, please let us know if you plan on exploring the old schoolhouse.
Yeah, I'd be glad to lend a hand this time.
Thanks. Better watch out, though. I might take you up on that offer.
Ooh, looks like we're all up for a little exploration this time. Come to think of it, where did Gaius run off to? He mentioned the principal wanted to have a word with him. You think he went there?
Oh, yeah. Wonder what that was about.
I hope he hasn't gotten into trouble. I mean, I doubt he would.
I have no idea. He and Laura left early, too. I was kind of hoping we could all walk back to the dorm together for once. That sounds nice.
Hey, so this might just be my imagination, but do those two seem kind of awkward around each other to anyone else?
Really?
So you think so, too?
It seems like it started around the beginning of the month. I wonder if something happened then. It's like they've been avoiding each other ever since.
You say that, but I did not take either as the type to dwell on petty issues or misunderstandings.
Neither did I.
We've been trying to suss out what the problem between them is, but so far, no luck.
I wonder if that's what that was all about.
Did you see something, Machias?
What happened?
Well, do you remember the day we gave our group reports on what happened during last month's field study? We gave a truthful account, including the part where Fee used an explosive to blast open the door to my cell.
Yeah?
That's when we found out that Fee used to be in a Jaeger Corps. That really threw me for a loop, but what does that have to do with Laura?
Well, when that came up, I couldn't help but notice Laura had a rather unpleasant expression. It flashed across her face for only a moment, though, so I wondered if I had just imagined it.
Interesting.
But even if we assume that's true, what reason would she have to be upset?
I can hardly hazard a guess.
We all have certain things we'd rather keep to ourselves. We even have a member of this very class who remains tight-lipped about her own family, after all.
Do you really have to drag me into this?
My apologies. I meant no offense. I do have my suspicions as to your lineage, however.
Really?
Ugh, you.
Now, getting angry won't accomplish anything.
Don't worry. We're not going to twist your arm into telling us. When you're ready to talk about it, we'll be ready to listen.
It's not like I'm trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just, if everyone knew, it'd make things awkward between us, and I don't want that.
Welcome back, my lady.
Huh? What? Sharon?
It's so delightful to see you again.
Oh, hey. It's that maid I ran into the other day.
You know her?
What are you doing here? She didn't. Mother didn't.
But of course, I was sent here at the behest of the chairman herself. Starting today, I will be assuming the position of caretaker for Class 7's dormitory. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. My name is Sharon Kruger. I am a servant in the employ of the Rhineford household, Lady Elisa's family. I will do all I can to be of service to you, so please keep me informed of anything you might need.
Whoa!
Simply spectacular. Just how many different types of food are there here?
This looks more than edible.
I believe this is what they call an imperial breakfast?
That's right, Emma. It's a traditional Erebonian style of breakfast. I must apologize. It's taken me some time to familiarize myself with this kitchen, so my cooking has been a bit lackluster.
Come now, Sharon. Your skill is something to be praised. This is far more colorful and varied than the breakfast served in my own home.
I would compare this spread favorably with the breakfast served in the Duke's household.
I'm honored that you think so. I've also brewed both tea and coffee if anyone would like some.
I get the feeling Elisa is less than impressed with the meal.
It sounds like they had a big argument yesterday.
Not a chance! I thought I'd finally gotten away from her. I'm not going to let her have her way this time.
My lady, please. I truly don't believe the chairman sent me to keep an eye on you like that. She simply sent me so that her beloved daughter might have fewer inconveniences in her daily life.
I can take perfectly good care of myself, thank you very much. comes to corporate today, or is she out on inspection or something?
I believe she'll be dining with the Ministry of Railways president in the capital today. After that, she'll be continuing her inspection tour, so she won't be back in Ruhr for another 5 days.
Does she ever slow down? I'm surprised she doesn't burn through a pair of shoes a week. Anyway, I'm not going to take this lying down. She's stuck her nose into things one too many times.
I can't believe that R actually stood for Elisa Reinford.
I mean, I kind of did. I mean, I saw. I mean, after I got spoiled when I looked at those name tags, so I kind of knew.
And from the sound of it, her mother's the company chairman, too.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that Elisa's mom is basically in charge of the continent's biggest industrial company. Her family's probably got more money than most of the aristocracy. I can see why she'd want to keep her family under wraps, what with all the nobles here.
Anyway, I object to everything about this. Considering how busy Mother is, I'm sure she needs your assistance far more than I do.
I knew it. You're really concerned about her, aren't you? The way you two care so much for each other deep down is one of the reasons I'm so proud to serve you.
That's preposterous.
Oh, my lady, I almost forgot to mention that I made plenty of your favorite apricot jam. Would you like me to spread some on your toast?
Ooh, really? I mean, stop treating me like a child. Though yes, I would like some jam.
It's almost heartwarming to watch.
Looks like Sharon's got her number.
Hey, request from George and Angelica. It's about the orbital bike too. I wonder what I need my help with. Who's I have to swim about engineering club before I head to the old schoolhouse? Well, this is the first sun I've seen in days, so I might as well take some rest. All right, let's do this. Imperial Chronicle 3. Economy RFTF opens its doors to the public. The Reinford Trade Fair RFTF is held biennially and is an opportunity for the company to showcase its newest products to the world. This year, however, the event opened its doors to the general public for the first time. As a result, Roar City, where the event will be held, is currently overflowing with tourists. The latest in orbital technology on show, the Reinford Trade Fair is known as the largest trade fair of orbital goods in America, showing off the latest in everything from orbital stoves to weaponry. This year, the list of goods includes an even wider array of innovations for airships, new battle armaments, and even cutting-edge devices known as orbital washing machines. Reporters from across the continent are descending on Roar to cover the latest and greatest from the orbital world. Chairman Irina holds press conference. At Reinford Group press conference, Chairman Irina, chairwoman, proclaimed that the year to come will be one of great progress for the company. She expressed dissatisfaction with the fact that the company does not dominate the continent and declared her intention to seize the initiative in expanding operations even further internationally. Her comments are believed to have come as a result of the increasing profitability of the company's forward development division. Established by the chairman herself, the cutting-edge research of the division was on full display at the recent trade fair. Their latest offerings included orbital network terminals made here in Arizona, a new kind of battle ornament dubbed Arcus, and state-of-the-art weaponized orbital staff. Cool. Culture demand at the moment appears in Ordis. This year's Ordis Summer Festival is looking to attract even more attention than usual. As a spokesman for the Imperial family has announced that Prince Oliver will be making an appearance. Known for his refined taste, his appearance is sure to increase expectations for the event. A source connected to the Imperial family suggests that he may have decided to attend in order to ease tensions between the reformist and noble factions and international. Crossville election result declared. The mayoral elections in the Crossville state to the east have come to an end, with Dieter Croix appointed as the state's new mayor. Mayor Croix had previously made a name for himself as CEO of the IBC International Bank Crossville. He has, however, declared his intention to continue in that role, managing both positions at once. Considering the skill he has displayed in banking, Crossville's economic future seems promising indeed. Gourmet report: Schwarzer restaurant, situated in Berhard City, Schwarzer looks out onto the city's beautiful plaza. The restaurant has gained quite a reputation for exceptional quality of the food served by its head chef and owner. A reputation this reporter found to be well founded after trying the restaurant's jewel pottage, 640 mirror. He had included that. The Cruzan province has recently had a significant increase in sales tax, but the owner insists that those measures have not significantly affected the number of customers patronizing the establishment. Spotlight Riding Club 9s. The summer races are almost upon us. Experience the excitement of horse racing for yourselves. Special seats are available for club members. Ask at the office.
Right.
Kurt loves his sweets. His favorites are berry tart, so he's always asking me to make some. How about you try to make one? Okay. All right. Yeah. Alright, intermediate chess. I already have one in my inventory. Okay. Don't keep scrolling. Let's look at this brand. I should get an Emma sometime. Yeah. I think move is always good for Rean. Oh, hello, Rean. It's rare to see you here all by yourself. What's up? Haha, actually, I found myself rather interested in this store's wares, so I decided to browse for a while. I'm surprised how enjoyable it's been. Should I join her? Yes. Mind if I join you? Feel free. Maybe this would be a good chance to have you tell me more about the things being sold here. Well, I don't know all that much about it myself. They have a wide variety of items here on display, most of which I'm unfamiliar with. Which leads to a question I'd like to ask you, Rean. What sort of goods and accessories do girls my age tend to like? What? I ask because, well, I've noticed that there's a significant difference between myself and other girls here. For example, I went shopping with Monica recently, only to find myself searching for equipment to keep my sword in shape. Meanwhile, Monica was fawning over cute accessories and like, doesn't this prove that I'm rather strange? Well, you're different. Well, you're from different class backgrounds for one thing. That's the difference between you already. And even amongst other nobles, you are a little bit different. Just as I thought. But this is of no issue. If there's something I lack, then all I need to do is take the opportunity to learn. And tell me which of the items here would most likely grab a girl's attention. I mean, I'm not exactly an expert on the subject, but... Rean grabbed a cute mascot plush that was sitting on the shelf. How about this Mishi plush? He's a pretty popular character over in Crossville. Fascinating. He's certainly charming to say the least. How about this? Laura grabbed a strap with a blue-haired muscular man attached to it. This dog character has a rather gallant look to him, doesn't he? 100% that most girls wouldn't have any interest in him. Oh, this is more challenging than I had expected. Rean and I ended up looking at an assortment of products appealing to Laura's unique taste. In the end, though, they ended up purchasing the Mishi plushie. I couldn't be more grateful for your sisters, Rean. If it weren't for you, I never would have purchased something so nice. No, not a problem. Still, my grasp on what other girls my age like remains tenuous. It seems I have a long and harsh path ahead of me if I ever truly to know. You know, you don't have to force yourself to be like everyone else, because you aren't like everyone else. You are who you are, and that's exactly why we like you. You give me a lot to think about today. Let me thank you once again. I'd like for us to go shopping again if you ever have a good time. Sure, that would be fun. Cover? What the fuck is cover? Yep. I feel kind of really thanks in part to you. We should do this again if we ever get a chance. She's so happy. Maybe I'll give her some more next time. No, Alright guys, that's all it for this one here. For us 3 out, peace, we'll be again. See you later. Bye bye.